This is a brief introduction to the behavior change paper assignment. I'll keep it pretty short because there's a lot of detail in the files on Blackboard, but I just wanted to mention a couple of things here on video. It's a big part of your grade. It's 60 points total. There are actually 2 assignments in the next 2 weeks that get you started. The first one is to do some research and look into your possible actions, and then the next one is to write a contract that sort of holds you to your specific actions. Most people are going to do some sort of exercise or dietary change typically. Oftentimes people will attempt to quit smoking. All of those are great and highly encouraged, but there are other options too. If you flip through the book, there could be other ways to do it. A key to your success is that you have a very specific plan. That shouldn't happen today, the very first day of class, but it should get very specific in the next couple of weeks. So your action won't begin on the first day of class, but your process does begin. And that process is detailed in Chapter 1, so you'll get some more insight to that in the coming weeks. And then by week 3, the action should have begun. So it, again, could be basically whatever you want, but there are those couple of assignments getting information to me so I can give you some direction. And then there's hopefully about 6 weeks of action after that where you're making changes, potentially trying and failing. That's fine. Failure is an option on this assignment. Not trying is not an option, but trying and failing can happen. And 6 weeks really of action, but 8 weeks of class is not a big time, a lot of time to see big results. But I often have people who make some big changes and see some pretty quick results. So 6 weeks can be a good amount of time. The paper itself then is worth 50 points at the very end, describing the success or failure and your detailed attempts. So that's something that I'll detail later on and is already detailed in the assignment itself. So reference the tab for behavior change paper. There should be 3 files there. One is the instructions. That's something you should look over now. The next thing is grading criteria, and that's more about the writing of the paper, but it gives you some specifics if you wanted to look ahead at that. And then the third thing is actually a template for writing the paper that gives you a format and the proper way to write it, so you don't have to worry too much about formatting if you follow the template. Anyway, if you have any questions over the behavior change paper or anything else, please feel free to contact me at rtippett@stlcc.edu.